was upset because I couldn't play against Sporting Lisbon on the first day. I wasn't there. I wasn't involved. And then I just, typical me, wanted to show everybody that I should be involved. Every time I put the Monaco shirt at that time, there was always a message to the club and to the guys in the stand from the youth team. Guys, it can be you. And when I was looking at the guys at the club, I was like, you can go in the youth team. We have the players here. That's how I was when I was playing for Monaco. You represent the youth team. Because if you go and you don't perform, then the coach is like, we have, is that the guy that is supposed to be the best in the youth team? Well, I don't want to see the rest. So you have a lot on your shoulders. People do not think about that sometimes. Listen, at one point you need, to make something great, you need all the ingredients. You need a good coach that has the desire of wanting to do something, good youngsters, good experienced guys, and people forget that. Don't get me wrong, we obviously didn't go to the final, but for us, it seemed like Monaco. That was very good. And when you look at the history of Monaco, they often do well in the Champions League. Michael Laudrup, simple. Because I would have loved to be at the end of his passes. Because for me, one of the most important things in the game is passing the ball. Right? It's like a gift. You're sharing with your team. There's nothing more than that. You're sharing. You're taking care. Where do I give the ball to the guy? Is he left-footed? Is he right-footed? Is he slow? Is he fast? Is he tall? You're thinking about the other guy. So I appreciate you thinking about how I want the ball. And for me, in the history, I don't know any better passer than Michael Laudrup. Simple as that. So I would have loved to be at the end of his passing because all you had to do is run. And I could do that. It was special because he was like a father figure for me. So as you can imagine, with your dad, you argue, you scream, he punishes you. Then I want to show him, the same relationship that you have with a dad. It's complicated at times. Sometimes it's the best. Sometimes we're best friends. Sometimes we're worst enemies. Sometimes we argue. But that's what happens when you love someone, because you care. That's why you argue. But I tell you, there's two guys. Since we're mentioning Arsene triggered my brain, and he every day was something about my brain, about asking myself the right question. And then you had Pep, that tactically triggered my brain. So those two guys had a massive impact on me, but I cannot obviously talk about my career without Arsene because I think one of the most important things in the world, not only in sport, is to trigger the brain of someone, to stimulate the brain of someone every single day. If not, it's close to dying if your brain is not functioning properly. I would die as a competitor. Competition is above all for me. I love football. I love everything. As you know, I'm an Arsenal fan. I love Arsenal. But competing is above all. That's what drives me. That's what makes me better. That's what challenges me. I'm not scared of anything. I went to Barcelona. I learned a lot, a hell of a lot on something that I thought I had down to the T. I thought I knew football. But when you arrive at Barcelona, I got deprogrammed and reprogrammed. And I'm always going to stay with that. And that doesn't mean that I don't love Arsenal and I'm not an Arsenal fan, and my heart will always be there. But Barcelona is special. Plenty, to be fair. I can't name myself because I'm pretty funny. I know you wouldn't see that because you guys see me in interviews, and when I play, I usually have a face on. When you talk about football, I'm always very rigid and very so. But Eric Abidal is a funny guy. Patrice Evra too. The list is long, but Eric Abidal is funny. I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is not really my type of music, and I appreciate every single type of music. But I will not say it's my type, right? But if music is good, music is good. But when Bocelli started, the goosebumps that I had, wow. I mean, Bocelli, come on. Wow, that was just outstanding. I don't want to sound like the guy, oh my gosh, he played injured. The amount of game I played injured, I lost count. But this one was a special one for me. People don't know, but it was the birthday of my daughter. Never won the Champions League, as everyone knows. I came to compete. We were about to do the treble. That soon went, as you know, like last 6 Copas. I just couldn't bend my knee. I couldn't accelerate properly. I would have played. As simple as that. Was I good? I don't think so. Did I help? I hope I did. But I was there. You can never fault someone for not turning up. I played as long as I could, and I lied. Because they were asking me, are you okay? I was like, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm never going to say I'm not okay. But it is what it is. You know, you have to do whatever it takes for the team to reach that goal. And obviously now people still talk about the Barca of 2009, and I'm so happy to be part of that story. I won the Champions League. That's the thing that was missing. I was over the moon. You know, I was like, finally. And I think, you know what, that day, it was kind of weird. It was like kind of an end for me.